Hello everybody and welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot Incorporated. This is going to be your Vestascope for December the 8th, 2019. Now I did want to point out yesterday, when I started yesterday's reading, okay, I said December the 12th, 2019. So whenever anybody does a reading, okay, usually a lot of the times, whatever they say is prevalent to somebody, okay? So a lot of you can go back and watch December the 7th reading on the 12th of December. And for some reason, I'm hearing that it may resonate for you at that time, or something in that message is going to come to pass, okay? Because I thought about it after I stopped recording, but, you know, for whatever reason, I said December the 12th. Okay. Now, yes, yesterday I was adding the date up. And like, for example, today's date, once you add it up, it will be 2 plus 1 is 3. So yesterday when I added it up, obviously it was 2 plus 2, which was 4. Okay. Or 22. So, yeah. So, okay. So just remember, you know, when somebody says something, especially when it comes to reading, nothing is ever wrong, you know, because I go into like a phase or something and I start channeling. So the 12th is going to be prevalent to somebody. Yes. All right. Remember that I do follow Vedic Sidereal. Ooh. And this is a general. Okay. So, again, it may resonate with you right now. It may not. You may need to check back in a couple of days, in a couple of weeks. Can be also, for some of you, a month. Okay? Maybe 9 days. Yeah. Okay? Walking away. 8 of Cups. First card out. Remember, with the Vestascopes, you can switch the energies, top row, bottom row. Somebody's walking away or is wanting to walk away from something like a 5 of Swords. A very hostile environment. Somebody who is being very hostile. Somebody also can be walking away from holding their guards up around them. Like, letting that energy down finally. Some of you are actually walking away from somebody who has been very angry. Okay. Throat chakra, 5th chakra here. Somebody has been feeling very defensive. Also can be very argumentative. Wanting to clear their chakra, you or the other person. Somebody can just be walking away from some type of altercation, some type of fight. Now, remember, the messages don't have to be what already happened. This can be an energy that is coming up, okay? Some of you may already feel that the environment or the person that you're dealing with, the conversations that you may have been having with this person has been very hostile, okay? Has been very defensive. And this is something that you or the other person may choose to walk away from, okay? Now, that can be a permanent thing. That can be just walking away from the argument itself. Because things are out of balance. The yin and the yang. The duality. Next to Libra or Justice, the contract in reverse. Somebody is walking away from an argument that could have or will be taking place, okay? And it's just gotten to the point that the situation, relationship, and for some of you, the marriage, okay? Contract, Libra, can also be marriage here. It's out of balance, totally out of balance here, okay? Somebody is not feeling or seeing the duality of the relationship anymore. somebody or both of you as a couple is out of balance. Okay, we got balance here back to back. Somebody also is walking away from a marriage that is very argumentative, that they feel like they always have to keep their guards up here, that they never can speak their piece. Okay, and it keeps them out of balance. It keeps them, or they no longer see the duality. We had the 6th chakra, so we went to the 5th to the 6th here. 3rd eye of awareness here. Okay. Somebody is being more aware of the duality or the purpose of that relationship that they are in. Okay. Now, remember that the contracts here, or the Libra scales, it's not about the balance or the unevenness of love in a relationship. Okay. The contract here is about exactly what it says, about a contract. So the contract can be a lease ending, a car note no longer being paid, a marriage or a contract ending, a business contract ending. Okay. I just heard that somebody cannot be their self. Okay. Somebody can't be their self in this relationship. Patience. Temperance. Sagittarius energy. I see this one here. Woman holding a heart in reverse. Somebody is no longer in love. And I think I just said that already. About going through an ending of a contract, a divorce. Can't be their self. Okay. That keeps a person out of balance. It keeps the whole relationship out of balance. And I'm saying that because of the yin and the yang here. Okay. Now, I'm saying that for both people because we all have yin and yang inside of us. That's our divine feminine and our divine masculine on the inside of us. When we go to work every day, when we mow the grass, okay, when we cut the grass, that's the divine masculine energy coming out of you to complete a certain task that takes strenuous work or some type of work or energetic movement. The yin side of you does not do that. Okay. The yin side of you is the nurturing, is the caring, is the loving, exuding those type of energy. Like when you first have a newborn and you're sitting there holding your newborn child, you're loving your child, you're nurturing your children. When you're sick, when you're not feeling well, you're taking care of your children or your spouse or a mom or anything like that. Okay. That loving energy is the yin. Okay. And yes, men have that also. Okay. When a divine masculine energy loves divine feminine, that is the yin side that he is presenting. Okay. But you or both people, that is out of balance. It's like maybe the divine feminine, and it does go both ways. Okay. The divine feminine is doing more of the masculine energy, and it takes the divine feminine or the yin energy out of balance. Okay. This can be why somebody is wanting to leave a contract here. And vice versa. The energy of a masculine can be doing more of the divine feminine energies, which is nothing wrong with that. Because we all have that inside of us, okay? I know I used to have to cut my grass and everything like that. Because at the time, I didn't have a partner to do it for me. Eventually, I paid somebody to keep up my grass and things like that. And, you know, a lot of the times myself as being a single parent here, I am divorced from 20-something years ago. But what I'm saying is that a lot of the times I have to stay in my divine masculine energies. You understand what I mean? Because there is no masculine in the home to take care of a lot of masculine energies that I would not have to do. Indecision. Two of Wands. Is this 2 cards? It is. Strategy in reverse and 2 of Wands. Indecision here. The last 2. So somebody is needing to, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Woman holding a coin. Okay. Like the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay. Let me get one of these to see what planet, zodiac sign, or house that we're talking about here. But I see somebody is trying to be very patient. 3rd house of communication flipped out. Sagittarius, you know, Jupiter is in your zodiac sign right now. Hasn't been in your zodiac sign in 12 years. Okay. So, on top of that, Jupiter also is going retrograde into Capricorn. Okay. Woman holding a coin, just like I said, is Earth energy here. Okay. It is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So what this shows me is that exactly what I was saying about the divine feminine energy. Somebody as divine feminine here is doing a lot of the work. Okay. Is going to work every day, obtaining most of the money because, of course, she is holding the coin. Okay. I see 4th chakra there, which is the heart chakra. This can be as a divine feminine energy, especially if you're an earth sign right now. Jupiter will be going into Capricorn, okay, and in a little while, okay, and it's going to be retrograde for at least 4 months, and I believe it will be the start of January. And then it will be there for 4 months. And then it will go back to Sagittarius for the rest to complete a full 12 months. Okay. So this can be that whoever this divine feminine is right now, she's trying to pay a lot of attention to her coins. Okay. To keep her household going, to put a lot of hard work and dedication into making her money, keeping her home stable, possibly with the contract here, can be in some type of relationship or marriage. Because the contract, again, I say it can be like a lease to a home, you know, own a home together or own a home by themselves. But all of this that this divine feminine energy has been going through has been a learning lesson about growth and expansion, trying to stay positive. It also has been a learning and a teaching lesson. Jupiter will be granting this divine feminine energy with some blessings here. Now, this is a general reading, okay? So what I see for the first blessing is that this person will decide to walk away from a situation or relationship, okay, that has been very hostile. Now, the hostilities can be a lot of different things. It can be actual physical abuse, which will be a great blessing if this person can wake up and really remove themselves from that energy, from that relationship. Now, this is about communication, though. You see the Ace of Swords? So the communication is always hostile with the other person, okay? Because I got 3rd house, and then I got 3rd house to come out here. So to me, it's all about the conversation. Somebody's going to walk away from some type of conversation that deals about money. They also are going to realize that they are not as in love with that person as they thought they were. They're wanting to end some type of contract, okay? Can be a lease, a mortgage, that is, you know, that the year is what, December? So maybe somebody had a 12-month lease, okay? And the money is needed to get up to renew this lease or mortgage or whatever, however you want to say it, starting January. And this can break out some type of argument or disagreement here, because the strategy card in reverse is that somebody is or has already thought of some type of new strategy or plan, okay? But they haven't fully put it in effect yet. The Two of Wands is an indecision. So nobody or that person has not put energetic movement behind it. And the decision to me is based off this conversation that's going to be had over, I cannot talk to you, okay? Whenever I try to talk to you, you always try or walk away from our conversation. I'm trying to have patience and look at the duality of our love, relationship, and or marriage, and or our living situation. I'm very aware of also the lack of patience that you have with me, even though woman holding a coin, woman holding a heart, okay? Now notice that the heart is in reverse, but the coin is in the upright. So this divine feminine energy is trying to communicate to get some type of idea or strategy or plan done or in question, okay? Also can be reaching out or trying to reach out to make those right connections, to make this strategy or plan or new idea to get into effect. Also, it can be some type of short-term trip that is needed here. Now, a short-term trip can be 20-30 minutes away. You don't have to be the other side of the universe, okay? You don't have to be on the other side of the world or out of state. But this person also is realizing who and what is around them now, that they can never communicate with this other person. There is always something or always some type of argument I keep feeling that comes out about money, okay? And they're being even more aware about the hostile type of communication or talk that is constantly happening with the other person, okay? So it's due to some inner child issues. Now, that can be a lot of things. That can be, 6 plus 1 is 7. So, yes, this can be a marriage because Jupiter, 6 plus 1 is 7th house. Okay? To me, that also feels like, that whoever this divine feminine, it can be. Now, it can be reversed, okay, y'all? Somebody is so stubborn or acts very childish where that they have to have their way, okay? This can be the way that they was raised, the way that they've seen things to happen in their family, okay? Maybe this person grew up in a very hostile environment and they do not like arguments. And so they tend to walk away because it brings up inner child issues, okay? Sexual arts. Bottom of the deck is how teachable are you in reverse. So you or the other person, somebody is realizing now or seeing through the third eye of awareness about this inner child, somebody acting like a child, somebody that's very hostile or always keep their guards up, tends to walk away when needing a conversation, okay, about love, about money, about balancing things in the home, and that a decision is never made here, or that this decision is going to be made soon by you or the other person. Somebody is learning more about how teachable they are, okay? Remember that Jupiter is a learning and a teaching energy from that planet, okay? And during this time, for a lot of you that can be a Sag or a Capricorn, this has been a teaching lesson to you, because everything I see or know that you have been trying to accomplish in your life, far as making money, making, boss moves or anything like that, it's been like a push and pull. Every time you got close to trying to obtain something, it didn't work out, okay? But that energy is changing because of Jupiter is in his natural home or placement right now. Now, this other person can just be in this relationship due to sexual needs here. Okay? Because you got inner child versus sexual arts. This other person in this marriage or relationship could be holding back sex as a way, okay, to control a sense of hostility in this relationship. Because now I got the Hanged Man. So now this indecision is going to take 9 days, 9 weeks, can be 9 months. Okay? Before this person walk away. Because this walking away card here, the 8 of Cups, walks away from things that makes them unhappy emotionally. Okay? And emotions is linked to communication. Because if the communication is always delayed, if the communication is never had, if the communication is always hostile, you can't talk to the person. When you get or start a conversation, they always walk off or blow up or become mean and hostile. Okay? This can be why this throat chakra is needing to be cleared here. And it brings up some issues to you or the other person back to their childhood issues. They may have seen that from their parents or the people that raised them. Okay? Somebody also I see can be very hostile when it comes to intimate desires here. But somebody is feeling stuck or very somebody is feeling very stuck. And yeah, as soon as I said that, you see the Tower here, Mars energy, Aries, Scorpio, I got Pisces, I got Libra, I got air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I also got Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So I really got all elements here because, well, I don't see any. Yes, okay. The woman holding a heart is the Cups energy. So like I said, this is a general reading, okay? So during this sense of delay, the Hangman, okay? Somebody also can be learned or found out that they was actually a traitor in this connection here. That's my dryer. So, you know, because that's what the Hangman is. That's the reason he was hung, okay? Because he was found out as being a traitor. The Justice card, we have it here twice now, both in reverse. Somebody is about to get the justice or do justice that's due to them about this relationship, about always it being out of balance, can be about money, love, emotions, intimate connections. Somebody can always be holding back on intimate connections here. Okay. Somebody tried to be patient or is being patient right now, feeling very stuck, indecisive. I got that twice here about this contract, this relationship, this marriage here. Okay. Because with the Tower in reverse, that means that this situation or showdown has already happened. So somebody hasn't made a decision to finally walk away yet. Okay. So this energy can be coming up when now 9 days. Okay. 9 weeks, I feel, will lead into the time of when Jupiter goes into Capricorn. Okay. And for some of you, it may take up to 9 months before you use your third eye of awareness. Okay. And the Hangman is released from that position. Now, the only thing that can cut down this Hangman is this Ace of Swords here. So this can happen for a lot of you more recently than 9 weeks, 9 months, because this sword is already out here. This hostile conversation has already taken place. But somebody is still right now indecisive. Now, the Tower, remember that it can be a moving out of a home. Okay. And I got Justice here twice, both in reverse. And It's not just about a marriage contract. It can be about a home, a lease that is ended. Is somebody going to move out and release themselves from this contract for as marriage and living situation? All these cards are repeating itself. What does that tell you? That to me, this is more like a current energy. We got Temperance here twice. Now, back to Sagittarius. Somebody is trying to, like I kept saying about balance, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the earth here, trying to balance their emotions. That's why they're letting their self be stuck or in the hangman position, because they're indecisive of what, try not to make a decision while they're mad. Okay. In other words, you try and never make a decision while you upset or being very hostile, argumentative. Our last card is, okay. We got the Hermit card, Virgo here. And what is this? 8 of Cups again. Oh my gosh. So I got 2 8 of Cups. I got Patience twice. I got Libra, the Scales twice. I actually got the Tower twice. Okay. Whatever relationship or situation, whatever's going on right now, this was just a learning aspect. Okay. This was teaching you about love. This was teaching you about contracts. This was teaching you about your working ethics. Okay. This was teaching you about love and relationship, about marriages. Because the Hermit has now been also released. They went within inside during this hangman of state to try to gain wisdom and insight and understanding about this love relationship. Okay. About this sense of imbalance of this relationship or situation. Again, 8 of Cups. Somebody tried to really stay patient regarding this situation here. But somebody will actually be walking away and leaving home and also divorcing here. Okay. And it can be that maybe the Divine Feminine was working too much, which kept the relationship out of balance here. They themselves or the other person, somebody still have a lot of childhood issues that they need to work through. And it can be hostility. It can be lack of communication or don't know how to talk in a love relationships. Okay. Somebody could also have gotten married because of childhood issues as a sense of support here. But they're learning throughout this learning and teaching aspect of this relationship that they kept trying to have balance and patience with here. Okay. And the angels came in to really try and help the situation. But I don't think that worked. Okay. Because somebody's third eye of awareness is really that now they see all during these type of aspects going on in a relationship. Somebody also was holding back on intimate connections from the other person. Okay. Can be that they was acting childish. If they didn't get their way, they walked away. They held back intimate connections with the other person. Because the Hermit card in the upright means that at some point in time, the Hermit was looking for his lover. Okay. And this 8 of Cups can be that you or the other person can be walking to the lover that the Hermit has found now. Because they don't see it here in this other relationship. Okay. Can be divorcing because of the lack of communication, the childhood issues, or always being or acting childish here. Okay. And this can be the conversation that erupted into a tower moment. That don't even go in there. That was from yesterday. Again, see how that was from yesterday's Vestascope, and it was stuck in here. Again with the balance card, the Libra card here. Okay. Somebody, this relationship is totally out of balance. And somebody really tried to have a lot of patience in dealing with it here. Somebody was really wanting somebody to be there for them as a sense to, I see, to finish raising them as a child here. Okay? Because the way that childhood issue card is looking at me, she's looking at me like I need you to always be with me because I'm still a child in the near future. Next to, yes, somebody will be walking away here. Okay. Let's get one more. Because the situation still said, how teachable are you now? Did you finally learn your lesson? The Eight of Cups is, and you see the eclipse there. Okay. You see the eclipse. I don't know if the eclipse is in 9 days. I don't think the 26th is in 9 days. But it says in the near future. Somebody will, somebody's health also is being affected here. I can understand that because of all this arguments, lack of intimate connection here. Okay, being in a very hostile environment. Now, you know we're all adults, but sometimes a lot of people still have childhood issues that they have not healed from, that they still act childish in a relationship, even though they're married and grown. Okay? And somebody could have gotten married or in some type of relationship, living with somebody. Okay? A tower moment erupted, an argument, a dispute erupted. Somebody walked away or could have moved out for a while, okay, until things calm down. That can be the hangman there. Somebody still was trying to have patience in dealing in this connection or relationship. But somebody is finally going to walk away here because the balance or the lack of balance here is killing somebody. Improving health in reverse. The next card is, told you, romance. The other two is no and choosing a new direction. So I'm saying that no to this romance because we got no to come out next to romance and yes, exclamation, okay, that yes, somebody in the near future will be walking away from this romance that is no longer a loving relationship or a relationship that they need to continue to learn life lessons out of. How teachable are you? Okay. Jupiter is now growing and expanding, the Hermit card in reverse, this person to walk away into their blessing or good fortune. Okay. Choose a new direction. That's why we got Eight of Cups twice. All right. So this reading may not resonate with you right now. You may not even feel that you and this other person is going to get the argument. Okay? Remember that you don't control what happens. Temperance is here. You've been trying to have a lot of patience. And still, as the hangman, you feel that you can still hang on and still have patience about this person that's acting childish. Okay? Yes, we all got childhood issues that we still got to heal from. I don't care who it is. Okay? This part of our karma is to learn still from our childhood issues. And it plays a prevalent part when you partner up, such as a relationship. Your child's mother, your child's father, your husband, your wife. Okay? Everybody has inner child work to do. But for this particular situation, this relationship, okay, has taken its course. In other words, this person has now officially learned their life lesson from this person. And it seems like both people, Justice card twice here in reverse, the situation and Temperance is saying now is the time to separate. You both have learned how teachable are you about growth, about expansion, about finances, about love, about balance, about communication, and about needing to improve your health, because this relationship is actually killing somebody, probably due to stress. Okay. All right, y'all. Because remember that the Hermit card is a healing card. Okay. And he's in reverse. So that means that until this person walk away, they are not healing. Okay. Improving health in reverse. And this can be something that somebody is starting to be aware of, that is really affecting the yin and the yang, their balance of their own health here. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.